As we gather this day, let us join together in a word of prayer for the class of 2023. We pray. Trailblazing Spirit, you called these Maroons, the class of 2023, to ventures of which they could not see the ending, by paths as yet untrodden, through perils unknown. So today we gather to mark the lives of distinction and purpose these Maroons have honed in their time at dear old Roanoke. We are so thankful for their yes to Roanoke, for their lives, their light, and their love have transformed us. It is true that Maroons are spirited in the service of others, for you, O God, have woven this into the DNA of our college. And now it lives in the class of 2023. So as their shoes carry them into lives of service for the common good of all, may they come to see that dear old Roanoke has served them well. Bless them as they cross this threshold. Give them faith to go out with good courage, not knowing where they go, but only that your abiding spirit is inspiring them and your love supporting them. In your many names we pray, the greatest of which is love. Amen. I invite you to be seated, and we welcome our chairman of the Board of Trustees, Mr. Malin Courts.
Good morning, everyone. What an incredible day. We're thrilled to be here, gathered with Maroon families from all over to celebrate the class of 2023. My name is Malin Courts, and I'm chairman of the Board of Trustees at Roanoke College. I'm a Roanoke graduate, as well as the parent of a Roanoke graduate. So I know how much hard work, grit, and determination went into reaching this moment. I stepped into the chairman's role here at the college the very same year your class arrived on campus as freshmen. In the 4 years that followed, I've been awed by your strength, your unprecedented resilience, and your passion to make the world around you better. You and your classmates have approached every challenge put in front of you with grace and courage, from tackling finals to tackling dance-off competitions at bingo night and shaving your heads for charity. You opened your hearts to new friends and a new community, including a new campus cat, Salem, who quickly learned that students can be counted on for the best snacks, sometimes even chicken tendies. You've made Roanoke College a special place, a place that is truly yours, and we're proud to call you all Maroons. Today, we celebrate your achievements and the next adventures in life. Class of 2023, welcome to your commencement. This day is a day that you will never forget. Without further delay, I'm pleased to introduce Roanoke College's 12th president, Frank Shushak, Jr. Since joining us last year, he's become known across campus for his tireless energy and his heartfelt enthusiasm for our students and Roanoke family. Please join me in giving him a big Maroon welcome.
Well, here we go. Oh, that is outstanding. Well, here we go. Oh. I love the enthusiasm. Thanks so much, Malin. Good morning, graduating seniors, family, friends, faculty, staff, and alumni. Before I begin, I'd like to take a minute to recognize other members of our Board of Trustees who are here to celebrate with us, Mr. Dan Strelka and Mr. Ken Belton, right over here. Thank you for being here. And a special greeting to our honorary degree recipient, Dr. Nikki Giovanni, and her guest, Jenny Fowler, who we are delighted to welcome to Roanoke College today. And graduates, when you come across the stage, you've got to see Nikki's shoes. They're the best maroon shoes you will ever see. And she says you can't get them anymore. Wow, truly my heart is so full today. What a gift it is for my first commencement at Roanoke College to be yours, class of 2023. I am enormously proud of each of you, not just because of what you've done to get to this very important moment, but for who you are. You know, I have spent 30 years working with college students, and Roanoke is the 5th institution that I've served. And between us, Maroons are the smartest, kindest, humblest, and most promising students I've known. Yeah. And this is the truth. This community is better at fostering connections and lifelong friendships than any other place I have ever seen. I have watched your deep care for one another and the incredible relationships formed with faculty and staff who, let's be honest, are the best around as well. I have seen you work really, really hard and think and to act on behalf of others here on campus, in the local community, and beyond. You are remarkable, just remarkable, and I hope you don't forget that. Now, a word for family members, coaches, teachers, friends, and guests, all different kinds of mentors. Thank you. Any difference any of us make in the world almost always is traceable to the influences of mentors who saw our potential before we even did ourselves. Mentors invested in you, challenged you, told you the truth, and reminded you that you are loved. And now you've paid it forward to these graduates. They're here because of you. And we trust that these graduates are already in the process of paying forward your investment. This is how good gets loose in the world. Now, graduates, I want you to close your eyes for a minute. Just go with it. I want you to think back to your first day at Roanoke College. Are you there? What was it like? What was the weather like? What do you remember seeing around you that day? What stood out? Who did you meet? How did you feel? Were you excited? Scared? Worried? Now, if you could talk to that version of yourself today, what words of wisdom would you offer for the journey ahead? You can open your eyes now. What words would you offer? What words of wisdom would you offer for the journey ahead? As Nelson Mandela said, it always seems impossible until it's done. So I hope you are proud, as proud, of the you who was just starting as you are to the you who is graduating today. And what I know to be true is that this moment is more about is less about your academic achievement, more than grades, projects, tests, or units completed. It is really about all the little moments, especially the hard moments, which have accumulated into something bigger and brighter than even a Roanoke College degree. I had the opportunity at our recent alumni weekend to spend time with graduates of the class of 1973 who are celebrating their 50th reunion. It may be hard to believe, but they told me it felt like yesterday that they were sitting here under these trees receiving their diplomas. Since that time, they've lived full and remarkable lives, had fulfilling and lucrative careers, raised loving families, and gone on to more than a few adventures. These are Maroon success stories, right? Probably similar to the ones you might imagine yourself living over the next 50 years. But here's the thing. If you listen carefully to their stories, or indeed the stories of successful and happy, you'll hear about lives constructed as much by quiet, often hidden failures and hurt and loss and doubt as by the big moments of achievement like today. You'll see that success does not happen in spite of struggle, but because of it. I'm not talking about stories of overcoming. I'm talking about stories of becoming, of learning about and owning who you are, what you care about, and what gifts you bring to the world. But let me tell you this. Becoming is hard work. And it usually comes with questions like this. Am I good enough? Have I made the right choice? What if I let people down? A number of years ago, I had the privilege of interviewing Brené Brown, who, as you may know, is the foremost expert on vulnerability, courage, worthiness, and shame. She's also a professor of social work at the University of Houston. Our conversation was around the important role of vulnerability, how vulnerability plays out in college students' learning and growth. I'll never forget this one thing she told me. She said, there's a lot of darkness in learning, a kind of trying to feel your way through. And if you're really going to engage and put yourself out there, you are going to fail. I believe so strongly that what she said is true, but you might be asking yourself, why in the world is this guy talking about struggle and failure when I'm sitting here celebrating one of the biggest accomplishments of my life? That's a great question. And the answer is really simple. This moment, this important moment, your moment, loses its brilliance if we don't stop and celebrate the entirety of your becoming. Both the golden pieces and the rough edges. Because there will always be rough, even sharp edges of your life. And most worthwhile things will involve some sort of struggle. Quite frankly, being human can be no joke. But I want you to remember that you have the fortitude and tools to take on hard things, whether that's a struggling relationship, other personal issue, or a sticky work problem, or a pandemic that shuts down the entire world. You know how to struggle and to learn your way through it. From here, you can look back, understand the lessons, and say, look at me now. Indeed, look at you now, class of 2023. Look at you now. And you look good. And I, for one, feel so much hope for what is possible for the world because you are in it. Your resilience, your care, and your commitment to something greater than yourselves leaves me no doubt that our future is in better hands. And here we go. And here we go. And now, I ask Dean Wolf to the stage.
will those candidates who have been approved for the degree of Bachelor of Arts please stand and remain standing? President Shushak, I have the honor of presenting to you these students who have completed or are expected to complete by August all the requirements for the degree of Bachelor of Arts and have been recommended by the faculty for that degree.
Dean Wolf, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the trustees of Roanoke College and the Commonwealth of Virginia, I confer upon you the degree of Bachelor of Arts with all the rights, honors, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining to that degree. Please move your tassels to the left and acknowledge your degree conferral. Congratulations, graduates.
Okay, Bachelor of Arts folks, you can be seated. Thank you. Now, will those candidates who have been approved for the degree of Bachelor of Science please stand as you're able and remain standing? President Shushak, I have the honor of presenting to you these students who have completed or are expected to complete by August all the requirements for the degree of Bachelor of Science and have been recommended by the faculty for that degree.
Dean Wolf, by the virtue of the authority vested in me by the trustees of Roanoke College and the Commonwealth of Virginia, I confer upon you the degree Bachelor of Science with all rights, honors, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining to that degree. Please move your tassels to the left to acknowledge your degree conferral. Congratulations, graduates.
Okay, Bachelor of Science, you can be seated. Thank you. Will those candidates who have been approved for the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration please stand and remain standing? President Shushak, I have the honor of presenting to you these students who have completed or are expected to complete by August all the requirements for the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration and have been recommended by the faculty for that degree.
Dean Wolf, by the virtue of the authority vested in me by the trustees of Roanoke College and the Commonwealth of Virginia, I confer upon you the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration with all the rights, honors, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining to that degree. Please move your tassels to the left to acknowledge your degree conferral. Congratulations, graduates.
Okay, please be seated, Bachelor of Business Administration. Maroons work hard at all they do, from classes and clubs to sports and friendship. Today, we recognize 8 students whose hard work has led them to the top of their class academically. This year, we have 7 valedictorians and 1 salutatorian. Our salutatorian is graduating with a 3.993 GPA, while valedictorians are students graduating with a 4.0. Our salutatorian this year is Zachary Crum from Harrisonburg, Virginia. Please stand, Zachary. Zachary is a biochemistry major with a minor in psychology and concentrations in neuroscience and medical chemistry. He was a member of our honors program and served on the Honors Executive Board, Student Government Association, and Alpha Phi Omega, the service fraternity. At Roanoke College, he worked on chemistry research and as a peer subject tutor. Zach plans to work as a medical scribe at UVA Orthopedics after graduation. Congratulations again, Zachary, on your achievements. Now I'd like to recognize our valedictorians one at a time and invite them to the podium to speak. First is Casey Draper. Casey is a business administration major from Roanoke with a minor in Spanish and a concentration in marketing. He has been not only an academic standout, but an amazing student athlete. Casey is a member of Alpha Chi and the Leadership Honor Society Omicron Delta Kappa. As a student athlete, Draper was a nominee for the Jostens Trophy, a prestigious prize in NCAA Division III basketball. He also was a two-time ODAC Scholar Athlete of the Year, first-team Academic All-American, and two-time first-team All-ODAC in men's basketball. Casey also worked as a Maroon ambassador in admissions and led a Young Life athlete group. Casey is planning to pursue his MBA and play basketball at Assumption University in Massachusetts. Casey, congratulations. It's all you.
Sorry. Good morning, everyone. Myself and my fellow valedictorians would like to thank you all for being here today to celebrate the accomplishments of our graduates. Now, before I give my cliche but yet profound valedictorian speech that I'm supposed to give today, I'd like to give a shout out to all of my buddies who begged me to give them a shout out this morning. Shout out to you guys, you know who you are. But on a serious note, I want to challenge all of you guys to embrace failure, but then surround yourself with a community that will support you and lift you up through the tough times to help you succeed in the future. Failure is one of the hardest things that we will go through in life, and it is inevitable. However, failure is not what defines us as people. What defines us as people is how we overcome that failure and how we turn it into success. The best way that I have found to overcome failure and the tough times is to surround myself with a community that trusts me and supports me through it all. During my time at Roanoke College, obviously the first 2 years have been a challenging obstacle for all of us to climb with the pandemic. But luckily, I was surrounded by not only my basketball teammates, but also my student athletes to support me through these unprecedented times. My junior year is when I was introduced to all that Roanoke College could offer me as a student and as a student athlete. I was fortunate enough to join many clubs and organizations, one of them being Young Life, which allowed me to strengthen my relationship with my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Now, Dean Gibbs, I know that you I don't know where you are, but I know you put a 90-second time limit on this inspirational valedictorian speech, so I'm about to wrap up. But I worked my butt off for 4 years, so I think I get 30 extra seconds. So, but as we go on to new chapters and new adventures in our lives, I just want to remind you all to find that community that supports you and helps you through all the tough times. I would like to leave you today with a Bible verse that embodies just that. James chapter 5, verse 16 reads, "For this reason, confess your sins to each other and pray for each other so that you may be healed. The prayer of the righteous person is powerful in what it can achieve." Thank you, and God bless.
Thank you, Casey. Next, we'll hear from Luke Elder. Luke from Richmond, Virginia, is a double major in physics and computer science with a minor in mathematics, who earned honors in both majors. He's a member of the honors program and Phi Beta Kappa Honor Society. Elder presented a poster of his computational physics research at a national conference in March and was recognized as one of the top undergraduate presenters there. While at Roanoke College, Luke worked as a subject tutor in physics, computer science, and math. He also played piano for the RC Wind Ensemble, served as a senator in student government, and was a member of the STAC crew. You may also notice, you might have to come out from behind the table, that he played the part of Rooney during his time here at Roanoke College. Luke is considering attending Virginia Tech to work on his PhD in computer science in the fall. Congratulations, Luke. The mic is yours.
When I think about my time at Roanoke, two things come to mind: my education and the relationships that I've built here. I've appreciated the opportunity to have a very high-quality education here, and I hope that Roanoke will continue to maintain a strong focus on academic excellence going forward. However, it is the relationships that I've built here that have meant the most to me. Roanoke fosters a personal environment that cares for each individual. This has allowed me to build strong relationships with several classmates and professors. I've met all of my best friends here, friends that I know I will have for the rest of my life. As a result of these relationships, I have many great memories that will stay with me forever. In the midst of many difficult and busy semesters, spending time with my friends gave me the enjoyment I needed to maintain balance in my life. I also want to thank my parents, and specifically my mom, for homeschooling me and instilling in me my love for education. As a result of her guidance, I sought out relationships with professors that have positively impacted my life. Not only have my professors been excellent at what they do, they have been approachable and down to earth. Several of my professors have been great mentors to me and given me great advice for both my career and my life. They've challenged me to be the best version of myself that I could be, while supporting me and helping me approach my future. I will not be at Roanoke anymore, but these relationships mean that Roanoke will always be a part of me. I've learned a lot about physics, computer science, and math here, but more importantly, I've learned to spend time with those who mean the most to me and the importance of building relationships wherever I am.
Thank you, Luke. Next, we'd like to recognize Emma Maris. Emma came to Roanoke College from State College, Pennsylvania, and is graduating with a major in literary studies and a minor in Spanish. She was part of our honors program and a member of Phi Beta Kappa Honor Society. Emma was part of the cross-country and track and field teams through her junior year and is now a marathon runner. College sometimes seems like a marathon, I think. Emma plans to pursue her Master of Social Work at the University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill. Emma, congratulations.
When reflecting upon my time at Roanoke College, I can say without a doubt that the experience that changed me the most was my involuntary departure from the track and field team during my junior year. When I lost my sport, I didn't think I was ever going to recover, and truth be told, it took a long time. Long enough that I found myself pretending it was better and telling people I was better than ever, when I was still locking myself in my room every weekend there was a meet. But then, a little over a year later, it got better. Not only did I finally accept what happened, but I also realized I was better because of everything that loss put me through. It forced me to reevaluate what I loved and why I loved it, which pushed me in the direction of my chosen career in social work. It forced me to become stronger mentally and physically as I learned to chase my own goals. Finally, it taught me to speak up for myself for the first time, and even if doing so never achieved the desired result, I'm still stronger for it. Essentially, I thought for a time that I lost everything, but I really did find exactly who I was supposed to be. Someday, some of you might think, or maybe you already think, you've lost everything too. But in the words of Taylor Swift, who I knew I'd quote at least once, there were pages turned with the bridges burned. Everything you lose is a step you take. Words I think serve as a good reminder that life comes in phases and not all phases are permanent, and that's okay.
Thank you, Emma. Next, we have Ashton Porter. Ashton of Midlothian, Virginia, is a double major in international relations and creative writing with concentrations in African and African diaspora studies and Middle East studies. She is a member of our honors program and a member of Phi Beta Kappa and Omicron Delta Kappa honor societies. Ashton co-founded and helped design the Genealogy of Slavery project at the Center for Studying Structures of Race. She also completed her honors distinction project on the history of environmental racism in the Roanoke Valley. At Roanoke College, she also found time to serve as the president and vice president of the college's Quiz Bowl. And you all should know that the student Quiz Bowl team absolutely destroyed the Board of Governors Quiz Bowl team. Ashton will pursue her PhD in U.S. history at Indiana University, Bloomington. Congratulations, Ashton.
It's been an odd 4 years. We all feel differently about COVID and how it's affected our time at Roanoke, and none of our experiences are exactly the same. But in recent months, I've kept returning to this feeling of having lost time. The sense that we lost 2+ years to online classes, quarantining at home or on campus. There are many relationships with professors and my peers I wish I could have cultivated beyond the screen. This past year, I've made so many friends who I met my freshman year but didn't get the chance to truly know until recently. I mourned this loss of time, but in these past few weeks, as I've come to grapple with what leaving Roanoke really means, I feel now that we have not lost time. We did not lose time, but we did gain love. We gained a love for the friends we have made in our classes, clubs, and dorms. We gained a home cultivated in the shade of these mountains. We have been gifted time in the form of memories that we can never lose. And I know we all go forward with this shared love and more memories to come. Thank you.
Thank you, Ashton. Now to recognize our fifth valedictorian, Braylee Whitcomb. Braylee is from right here in Salem, Virginia, and she graduates today with a major in mathematics and a concentration in statistics. She is a member of Alpha Chi Honor Society. Braylee is also involved in InterVarsity Christian Fellowship and plans to continue to volunteer with that organization after graduation. While at Roanoke College, she completed an internship at the Department of Defense and worked on research in machine learning. Braylee plans to live and work in the Roanoke-Salem area after graduation. Congratulations, Braylee. Come on up.
Nade, you're not going to like this one. Proverbs 3:5-6 says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your paths." Someone wrote this in one of my graduation cards about 4 years ago. When I first read those words, they seemed like they might be important later. And sure enough, the heart behind them is something that I needed to hear and be reminded of every single day. Over the course of my 4 years at Roanoke, I had a bit of a Groundhog Day experience. It normally went something like this. I would get an assignment, usually something in math or statistics, and at first I would be on top of the world, drinking a cup of coffee, blasting Ben Rector. I would start off thinking, I've got this, I've totally got this. Then somewhere along the line, I would get to a question I didn't immediately know how to answer. In less than a second, my I got this turned into no, I don't got this. And while I'll admit a lot of times I allowed myself to sink into the depths of despair a little too quickly, there were also a lot of times when I genuinely didn't know how to solve a problem. I was good about asking questions, Dr. Minton can confirm that, but sometimes my professors couldn't get back to me right away, or I had an assignment I just needed to do on my own. That really only left me with one option, to pray about it. The crazy thing is, nearly every time I asked God for help, he gave it to me. Sometimes it was just the wisdom to stop working for a while and take a break. And other times it was clarity in solving a problem that simply couldn't have come from me. My own understanding failed me a lot. It still does, and truth be told, it always will. But God's wisdom has never not been enough.
Thank you, Braylee. Now we'll hear from Eli Wooliver. Eli is a double major in physics and biochemistry from Worcester, Vermont. Eli was a member of our honors program and a member of the Phi Beta Kappa and Alpha Lambda Delta honor societies. Eli worked on a number of soil and water research projects with multiple academic departments. He was also a teaching assistant in physics and biochemistry labs and served as both vice president and president of that college quiz bowl team while at Roanoke. Eli plans to attend the Agriculture and Environmental Chemistry PhD program at the University of California, Davis. Congratulations, Eli.
I'm so proud to be here with all of you today after, frankly, an insane 4 years. After COVID and online classes, we've gone through a lot of trials to get where we're standing today. But if there's one thing I've learned at Roanoke, it's the power of community. We wouldn't have made it through our college career without the support of our friends or the fantastic group of faculty and staff that have dedicated so much to our education and development. Although much of our time together has been remote, either through a screen or a mask, I've personally felt the deep ties of this community and have developed some of the strongest friendships I've ever had. I chose Roanoke 4 years ago because the professors I met expressed a desire to work closely with their students. The staff were friendly and caring, and the campus welcomed me. I'm happy to say I wasn't disappointed. Through the relationships we've developed with professors, staff, and friends, I think it's safe to say that Roanoke has become more than a college for all of us. It's been a home. I hope all my fellow graduates will cherish the friendships and memories they've made through the rest of their lives, as I know I will. Roanoke will always be a home for us, but I'm sure that regardless of where you're headed next, you will find your next community and find a home as strong as this one. Thank you all so much for making Roanoke what it is, and congratulations, everyone.
Thank you, Eli. Last but certainly not least, please welcome Rachel Yinger. Rachel is from Dover, Pennsylvania, and graduates today with a double major in biology and creative writing. She earned honors in biology and plans to publish her work on zebrafish with Professor St. Clair in the biology department. Rachel is a member of both the Phi Beta Kappa and Alpha Chi honor societies. She was an intern and interview editor with the Roanoke Review literary magazine and worked as a chemistry lab teaching assistant. Rachel also was a member of the Academic Integrity Council, the Student Conduct Council, and served as president of Alpha Epsilon Delta, the Health Pre-Professional Honor Society, all while working multiple jobs. Rachel is preparing for the MCAT and will begin applying to medical school. Congratulations, Rachel.
Now, don't get offended, but you're not normal. How do I know? Well, my fellow English and creative writing book smellers, or my fellow slice and dice and biologists. If you knew me, I dissected a lot of fish this year. We just don't think that we are normal. But it's okay, because I was devastated to find out that I'm not normal too. 4 years ago, I left the world of professional ballet to pursue an education here at Roanoke College. Now, the ballet world is a very special place with very special standards. Nothing can be done perfectly, and your teachers tell you this right away, so as not to condone complacency. In the corps de ballet, you want more than anything to blend in and be perfect at being normal. So, as a non-traditional student, I became caught up in catching up to my classmates. I hated that I got a late start and wasn't following the standard trajectory of an educational path. I began to see the prior years as wasted time. Like a corps de ballet dancer, I wanted to blend in with everyone else, and I convinced myself that the only way to do this was to incorporate one thing I learned from ballet into my academics: perfection. I thought that if I could be the perfect student, perhaps I could hide the fact that I'm not a normal one. Receiving an exam that displayed 100% meant that I could do something perfectly, if only for that 1 hour class period it took to complete. But perfection is merely a moment in time. There will always be another exam or opportunity to prove yourself. And the longer you realize you're not a perfectly normal person living a perfectly normal life, there's a chance you'll let it consume you. So here's what I'm honored and grateful that Roanoke has taught me. Sometimes the normal path might not always be the right path, but it certainly isn't the only path. Don't get so caught up in adhering to normalcy that you completely forget to enjoy your life along the way. Be proud of who you are and the journey it took to get here and the life that's left to come. Because you're certainly not normal, class of 2023. You're truly something exceptional. And in closing, on behalf of the valedictorians, I'd like to thank the Roanoke College community for providing us with a memorable educational experience. I specifically want to thank my academic advisors, Dr. Ramish and Dr. Almeida, for their guidance and support, and Dr. St. Clair for being a wonderful research advisor to offer me many opportunities. Congratulations to the class of 2023, and we wish you all the best of luck in the future.
Thank you so much, Rachel. Now will all the faculty and staff of Roanoke College and all retired faculty and staff who are present, please stand as you're able. It is with great pride that I present to you the heart and soul of our college, the faculty and staff. Together, they provide remarkable and steadfast support to our students and to each other, nurturing them and encouraging them to reach their potential and find their purpose. Please join me in thanking them for their work. Thank you. You all can be seated. Each year, the Roanoke College Board of Trustees presents medals of recognition to retiring tenured faculty members. The medals carry the name of Simon Carson Wells. Professor Wells was the first faculty member of record when Roanoke College was chartered as a four-year college in 1853. Today's recipients have taught many of the graduates you see here today. Faculty members, please stand as you're able as I call your name. This year's medal recipients are Professor Elizabeth Heil, Professor of Art. Professor Heil has taught at the college for 42 years and was an early adopter of computer technology, including video art, artificial intelligence, and 3D printing. She has exhibited her work in over 100 shows and taught courses ranging from photography, printmaking, and design to computer graphics, painting, and drawing, along with the senior seminar and many general education seminars. Dr. Charlene Kalinowski, Professor of Spanish. Go ahead. Dr. Kalinowski has taught at the college for 35 years, offering courses in Spanish language, literature, and culture, as well as numerous seminars in general education and several exciting May-term travel courses. She chaired the Modern Languages Department for 6 years and served on many governance committees over the years, earning the Exemplary Service Award in 2006. Dr. Jane Long, Professor of Art History. Dr. Long has taught at the college for 27 years, offering courses in introductory and upper-level art history, general education and honors seminars, and travel courses to Italy. Jane also served on numerous faculty governance committees and is a scholar of the Italian Renaissance, Northern Renaissance, and medieval art. Dr. Jeffrey Sandborg, Professor of Music. Dr. Sandborg has taught at the college for 38 years, directing the Roanoke College Choir and Oriana Singers, in addition to teaching voice, diction, conducting, choral literature, music history fundamentals and appreciation, and several general education seminars. Jeff led the choir on many international tours, in performances at the National Cathedral in Washington, D.C., and with the Roanoke Opera and Roanoke Symphony Orchestra, and in the annual Christmas Lessons and Carols services at St. Andrew's Catholic Church. I know many of you were present for the wonderful farewell concert last night in Olin Theater. While the Wells Medals are reserved for retiring tenured faculty, I want to also recognize Mary Ann Sandborg, who is retiring from Roanoke's music department after spending 35 years teaching voice, accompanying the choir, and performing as a soloist. Cynthia Edmonds is also retiring from the Health and Human Performance Department, where she taught fitness, wellness, and exercise science courses for 26 years. These retirees have enriched the college immeasurably, but I am going to measure it. A remarkable 203 years of collective service. Please join me in congratulating them.
Our deepest commitment and greatest hope for every student at Roanoke College is to prepare you to pursue lives of purpose, build meaningful careers, and meet the world's most pressing needs. Each year at Commencement, we have the opportunity to recognize extraordinary individuals whose lives and achievements demonstrate these values through the awarding of honorary degrees. I'd like to invite Dean Wolf and Chairman Courts to come forward to recognize this year's recipient.
Thank you, President Shushak. It is my distinct honor as Dean of the College and a Professor of English to recognize Ms. Nikki Giovanni as our 2023 honorary degree recipient. Ms. Giovanni, will you please come forward to be recognized? An American literary icon, Ms. Giovanni has lived in the Roanoke region for more than 3 decades, serving as a professor of English at Virginia Tech, a leading figure in the local arts community, and a sought-after speaker for local schools, organizations, and events, including several here at Roanoke College. Ms. Giovanni's cultural and artistic influence began more than 50 years ago when she rose to prominence in the Black arts movement with a voice so resonant that the New York Times named her the Princess of Black Poetry, a nickname still used reverently in literary circles to this day. Over her career, Ms. Giovanni has published or produced more than 24 volumes of poetry, essays, and edited anthologies, 11 illustrated children's books, and 10 albums and recordings. Her accomplishments have been recognized through dozens of honors, including 7 NAACP Image Awards, a Grammy nomination, a Caldecott Medal, a Lifetime Achievement Award from the Library of Virginia, and recognition on Oprah Winfrey's list of 25 living legends, among many others. And I just discovered today she's spoken on the phone with Beyonce. Most recently, a documentary about her life and legacy won the U.S. Grand Jury Prize at the Sundance Film Festival. It's called Going to Mars, the Nikki Giovanni Project. Please put it on your watch list. Themes of love, resilience, and service run throughout Ms. Giovanni's work, as does a call for us to make ourselves and the world better and more just. Throughout her career, she collaborated with renowned figures in the arts, sports, and entertainment, including James Baldwin and Muhammad Ali. And she is widely recognized for her influence on hip-hop, from its beginnings to the artists of today. President Shushak and Chairman Courts, for her tremendous accomplishments and immeasurable contributions to American poetry, education, the cause of justice, and the mountains of Southwest Virginia that we call home, I am pleased to present to you Ms. Nikki Giovanni to receive the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa.
Dean Wolf and Chairman Courts, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the faculty of Roanoke College and by the Board of Trustees of Roanoke College, I now confer upon you, Dr. Nikki Giovanni, the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa. I'm incredibly excited and grateful that Ms. Giovanni has agreed to read a poem for you this morning.
Thank you. I must say I'm excited to be a part of the class of 23. I'll be 80 years old in 3 weeks, and it's so exciting to be here. Thank you, and thank Roanoke College. I will cry thinking you will leave us. You cry thinking you are going. But we are all just changing as leaves snuggle into the ground and moles make their winter homes under the trees. Seeds take a long drink to rest and prepare for the spring sun, and you will get ready for heaven. All is transition, and love is forever. We will always remember you, and you will change and remember us. Flowers will grow, trees will add new leaves, birds and chipmunks will laugh, the clouds will embrace us. Love never goes. There is only transition. Thank you.
All right, one more time for Nikki Giovanni. Dr. Giovanni, what a gift you are to us and the region, and we are so proud to welcome you to the Roanoke College Maroon family. And you'll learn the cheer. I'll say, here you go, and you say, here we go. Yeah, that's what I'm... Your words lead us brilliantly into the most exciting part of the day, which is the presentation of diplomas to the class of 2023.
We will now present to you our 2023 graduates. They will be presented in the order in which they appear in the program. Bachelor of Arts graduates, as the faculty marshals direct you, please rise and come forward as your name is called. President Shushak, I present to you individually for their diplomas those students on whom you have conferred the degree of Bachelor of Arts. Jackson Everett Alsman. Alexis Bontina Andrews, cum laude. Madeline Ashley Andrews. Samantha Nicole Andrews, magna cum laude. Lillian Camille Baranowski. Alexis Paige Barton, magna cum laude. Emily Camille Barton. Marley Moyana Baxter. Andrew J. Beasley, in absentia. Thomas Brian Becker. Alec Harris Bergen. Enzo Lucian Blake. Hunter Kent Bohan, magna cum laude. Elizabeth Ashley German Booth. Sayer Sheridan Brandstatter. Riley David Rohel. Ashley Rachel Brown, magna cum laude. Lauren Hope Brown. Madison Riley Brown, magna cum laude. Faye T. Bowie. Mary Catherine Bundrick. Lanaya Artis Caldwell. Christy Ingram Carmouche, magna cum laude. Bree Alexis Carter, cum laude. Rihanna Dawn Chambers. Keisha Corinne Chrisley, summa cum laude. Kennedy Lee Clemmer, summa cum laude. Nia Monet Coates. Owen Scott Collender, summa cum laude. Talon Victoria Marie Corwin. Janelle Francis Costa, magna cum laude. James Christopher Coulter, magna cum laude. Noah Ethan Christ, cum laude. Madeline Grace Culkin. Katie Scarlett Dameron, magna cum laude. Rebecca Virginia Dance, summa cum laude. Lauren Elise Davis, cum laude. Nicholas Robert Davis, in absentia. Riley Zane Deaton, cum laude. Andrew David Deal. Roxana Mihaela DePriest. Rebecca Gracelyn Deal, cum laude. Alexandra Nicole Demel. Emily Ann Donlevy, in absentia. Vanessa Joelle Dotson. Aiden James Dougal. Zoe Elizabeth Dunlap, magna cum laude. Amber Dawn Durr, in absentia. Wad Mohammed Relib El Sayed. Summer Nicole English. Miles Geary Enstrom. Colin Joseph Evangelisto. Catherine Alice Filog. Madison Kate Federoff, cum laude. Lucas Enrique Filietti. Amanda Jean Fox. Sarah Ann Franklin. Braden M. Garton. Brianna Elizabeth Gerhart. Karina Grace Giampatroni. Haley Nicole Ginther. Ava Sierra Glover, cum laude. Robert Glenn Green III. Martha Kastner Guffey, summa cum laude. Connor Alexander Haas. Amber Nicole Helton, magna cum laude. Janae Chantel Henry, cum laude. Lauren Elizabeth Henson. Isabel Seneca Hill, summa cum laude, in absentia. Cole Timothy Hiller. Lillianne Lane Horton, summa cum laude. Tyler Heath Hubbard, cum laude. Jacob Andrew Humer. Christopher Lane Humphreys. Noah Michael Jarrett, in absentia. Daniel Vincent Jewell, cum laude. Michaela Hope Johnson, magna cum laude. Hannah Nicole Jones. Dimitri Clinton Samraj Joseph. Grace Elizabeth Coyote, magna cum laude. Mia Rose Kelly. Morgan Elizabeth Kelly. Yeah. George Gustav Kendall, magna cum laude. Austin Trey Kurtner. Devin Marlene Kivior, magna cum laude. Ivy Marie Klein, summa cum laude. Karen Elizabeth Kohler. Kendall Burke Land, cum laude. Gavin Remazelnik Laplace. Owen Matthew Lawn. Aiden Thomas Lawrence, summa cum laude. Janelle Nicole Lewis, magna cum laude. Andrew Lynn. Carrington Alexa Lippy. Eric Larson Livingston, in absentia. Ronald Lee Maga. Joshua Robert Magri, magna cum laude. Ryan Patrick Manley. Emma Evangelina Maris, summa cum laude, valedictorian. Aaron Wesley Riley Mars. William Joseph Marston, summa cum laude. Juliet Elise Marvelli. Kieran Colleen McCarthy. Trevor Dean McFall. Victoria Logan Page McGraw. Caitlin Rose McGuire. Owen O'Henley McIntyre III. Morgan Alexis McMillan. Tyler Jacob McNeil, cum laude. Maria Estefania Mendoza. Hunter McCord Meyer. Devin Elizabeth Rose Mitchell. Rebecca Ann Mitchell. Liam Peter Moorcroft. Kaylee Lane Morris, cum laude. John Edward Moshman, Jr. Seja Dawn Mungrove. Julia Ann Needham. Kenzie Tram Nguyen, magna cum laude. Emily Elizabeth Norton, cum laude. Matthew Jorge Osejo. Joseph Anthony Oliver IV, in absentia. Anaya Osanuga. Caleb Allen Parsons. Carly Scott Patterson, cum laude. Audrey Rose Payne, cum laude. James Gray Persons, Jr. Claire Marie Pickering, cum laude. Sherman Forrest Pierce. Lillian Margaret Pingle, magna cum laude. Justin Lee Poindexter, in absentia. Kyla Mackenzie Popolaski. Ashton Blair Porter, summa cum laude, valedictorian. Jack Emerson Praver. Catherine Grace Pretty. Joshua Michael Rauch, magna cum laude. Megan Lucretia Reynolds, magna cum laude. Annabelle Riccio, in absentia. Ashley Grace Roop, cum laude. Storm Andrew Rosenblum, cum laude, in absentia. Ian Thomas Sabo, cum laude. Marissa Ann Seeger, cum laude. Fariha Amtul Habib Sehar. Caitlin Elizabeth Shaw. Catherine Grace Short. Jackson Carter Shoemate, summa cum laude. Rachel Elizabeth Simmons, cum laude. Isabel Batista Simoes, in absentia. Rachel Elizabeth Sirba, magna cum laude. Rebecca Lynn Smith, summa cum laude. Sarah Grace Smith, in absentia. Selma Sosick, magna cum laude. Natalie Elise Spruan, cum laude. Jillian Mary Stacom. Kelsey Marie Stewart, cum laude. Cassidy Ann Stumpf, magna cum laude. Nguyen Don, cum laude. Mitchell Lee Thompson. Ivana Topalovich. Allie Michelle Turdina, cum laude. Kellen Garnett Trent, magna cum laude. Edward Lazenby Truitt, magna cum laude, in absentia. Lydia Marie Turner Little, summa cum laude. Shawnice Lene Xavier Tweed. Logan Elizabeth Tyler, magna cum laude. Valeria Uribe Rodriguez. Efosa Fidelis Uwensui Edosamwan. Brenna Christine Valley, magna cum laude. Chloe Christina Van Dyne, summa cum laude. Victor James Van Dyke, in absentia. Allison Taylor Verbick. Julia Renee Voles. Christopher Allen Waugh. Dixie Marie Weaver, summa cum laude. Ellen Elizabeth Webb. Alexander Thomas White, cum laude. Xavier Gaskin Williams, magna cum laude. Emily Nicole Workman, magna cum laude, in absentia. Sophie Arden Worcester. Zoe Becca Zimmerman. Isabel Batista Simoes. This concludes the Bachelor of Arts degrees. Congratulations. Okay, Bachelor of Science graduates, as the marshals direct you, please rise and come forward as your name is called. President Shushak, I present to you individually for their diplomas those students on whom you have conferred the degree of Bachelor of Science. Ahmed Bakr Abu Sultan, summa cum laude, in absentia. Abigail Renee Ainsley. Natalie Akbar, magna cum laude. Melina Marie Allison. Nada Ali Al-Mahmoud. Anna Marie Arnold. Jacob Brian Owen, summa cum laude. Noah Harrison Basham. Serenity Alexis Bishop. Bryce Graham Blake, cum laude. Logan Grant Blevins, summa cum laude. McAllen Joseph Theobald Bonser. Jacob Xavier Bonzen, summa cum laude. Meredith Grace Bostick, cum laude. Casey Paige Bowles. Kinston LeMay Boyd. Amaya Sharice Boykin. Devin Renee Brown, summa cum laude. Andrew Michael Cardenas. Seth Warren Carswell. Lauren Ashley Chappell, magna cum laude. Catherine Elizabeth Charbonneau, summa cum laude. David Willard Clary. Mia Catherine Clary, magna cum laude. Marcus Cole Cooper, summa cum laude. Samuel Matthew Crawford. Caitlin Annette Culhane. Deanna Christine Svetnik, summa cum laude. Rachel Ashley Davis. Edmund Joseph Dixon III, summa cum laude. Madison Murray Dorn. Haley Carolyn Draper, magna cum laude. Luke Herbert Elder, summa cum laude, valedictorian. And Rooney. Kira Melia Eveland, cum laude. Nebiu Daniel Fanta, magna cum laude. Troy Matthew Farrell, in absentia. Kosovare Fatinci, magna cum laude. Catherine Emily Finland, magna cum laude. Ryan Alexander Foster. Sophie Ray Fox, cum laude. Joshua Allen Fretwell, cum laude. Aaron Joseph Gabrilik, magna cum laude. Abigail Joy Chakowski, cum laude. Genevieve Rose Galligan. Brett Michael Jean Antonio, summa cum laude. Grace Quinn Goodpasture, cum laude. Madeline Gabrielle Gregory. Brian Richard Hammond Jr., cum laude. Cameron Angelo Harris. Taylor Snow Harris. Jabria Sage Haverkamp, cum laude. Bailey Nicole Heatwell. Samantha Elise Heffron, cum laude. Julianne Grace Henney. Allison Renee Harrigus, summa cum laude. Eric Brandon Hill. Samantha Louise Hoy, in absentia. Sharday Amaya Holland, in absentia. Ricky Eleanor Horton. Avery Bliss Jackson. Suzanne Marie Jackson. Michael Alexander Jacklich, summa cum laude. Elena Rose Jennings. Megan Elizabeth Jennings, magna cum laude. Levi Wesley Johnson, magna cum laude. Lindsay Danielle Jones. Luke Elijah Jones, cum laude. Tessa Nicole Jones. Abby Wyatt Justice. Brandon Lee Justice. Emma Rose Kalinsky, summa cum laude. Daniel Michael Kaminsky, in absentia. Jada Marlene Carnes. Claire Marie Truax Kinney, magna cum laude. Luke Justin Palmer Const, summa cum laude. Curtis Miles Krause. Zachary Ross Crum, summa cum laude, salutatorian. Courtney Lorraine Kuipers. Peyton Ray Kuznar. Jeremy David Lakowitz, magna cum laude. Zoe Ann Lamoureux. Emma Sidney Land, cum laude. Kimberly Marie Large. Kaylee Ann LaRose. Jared Ngain Lee, magna cum laude. Owen Patrick Ledford, cum laude. Abigail May Legrand. Alexandra Elizabeth Lemire. Noah Thomas Lichtenstein, in absentia. Caleb Walker Lingenfelter. Matthew Rajan Lisco. Sydney Jean Lively, cum laude. Noah Lucien. Ryan John Mays. Spencer Annabelle Mann, cum laude. Madeline Ann Markle, summa cum laude. Alexander Francis Marcus, cum laude. Victoria Lauren Marusha. Victoria Ann Maddox. Kelsey Nicole McCown. Killian Rye McCroskey, in absentia. Salam Dilnessa McConan, magna cum laude. Robert Walter Marinsky, cum laude. Maria Jose Meza, cum laude. Morgan Audrey McAuliffe, cum laude. Isabel Anna Mildonian, cum laude. Charles Bryson Miller. Jessica Lauren Miller. Scott Ryan Muller. Christopher Michael Murray. Lucas Jeremiah Knackley, cum laude, in absentia. Amanda Marie Nakdeman. Cooper Ryan Niebel, cum laude. Peter Grant Nichols, cum laude. Mariam Alim Nishtar, magna cum laude. Madison Lee Knuckles, summa cum laude. Gregory Francis Oakes. Gavin Mitchell Oakes, cum laude. Shannon Elizabeth O'Leary. Amin Anthony Oliver. James William Orfanos. Alexander James Palmer, summa cum laude. Jamie Lee Pan, magna cum laude. Evan Faust Parks. Logan Beth Paisley, magna cum laude. Melody Isabella Passmore. Warren Psalm Payne IV, cum laude. Bridget Michelle Poff, summa cum laude. Skylar Jameson Pokorny, summa cum laude. Carolyn Lee Powell, magna cum laude. Taylor Allison Quick, in absentia. Michelle Adriana Rada Medrano. Reese Joshua Reynolds, magna cum laude. Emma Catherine Richards, summa cum laude. Christy Rebecca Rolfe, magna cum laude. Jalen Evan Ross. James Dwight Rowe, in absentia. Eliza Helen Ryan. Rose Michelle Sandy. Hannah Elizabeth Sanford. Yeah, go Hannah! Thomas Vincent Scarpelli. Addison Emery Schmidt. Alexandra Lee Schultz. Brandon Chris Senecal. Daniel James Sherwood. Bridget Allen Shorey. Asam Mohammed Siddiq. Hannah Blanche Slusser. Peter Michael Smith, cum laude. Hannah Elizabeth Snodgrass, cum laude. Mason J. Staz. Soraya Joy Steele, cum laude. Angelina Mariellen Strout. Erin Kathleen Summerson. Matt Joseph Zelengowski. John Davis Tingle, magna cum laude. Edward Nicholas Tostanowski IV. Victoria Lee Trout, cum laude. Nicholas Cade Tucker, cum laude. Ryan Christopher Tucker. Jackson Timothy Ulmer. Vess Lynn Lewis, cum laude. Jillian Rebecca Van Doren. Noah Riley Vipond. Sadie Lee Wallace. Braylee Anise Whitcomb, summa cum laude, valedictorian. William Lucian Wiener. Claire Alexander Williams, summa cum laude. Kelly Shea Williams, cum laude, in absentia. Molly Logan Willingham. Sydney Strong Willingham. Tyler Cole Wilson. Zachary Miller Windsor. Eli Flynn Wooliver, summa cum laude, valedictorian. Kayla Marie Ray. Alexis Melinda Wright, magna cum laude. Rachel Victoria Yinger, summa cum laude, valedictorian. This concludes our Bachelor of Science degrees. Okay. Cameron Banks Archambault. Michael Tiernan Armstrong, Jr. Lauren Alexandra Barney. Zachary Wade Behe, summa cum laude. Dylan Thomas Burke. Cole Everett Baggio, in absentia. Luke Errol Boone. Danielle Nicole Brinkley. Parker Garrett Brown. Vanessa Elise Brown. Colin James Burns. Christian Steinhoff Buskirk. Connor Lee Butler, magna cum laude. Victoria Helene Butler. Ethan Paul O'Connor Caldwell. Liam Daniel Camilleri. Nathan Michael Carey. John Pritchett Carpin Jr., summa cum laude. Devin Leanne Clark. Jacob William Cole. Valerie Lynn Collins. Stephen Vincent Conti, summa cum laude. Andrew Claiborne Craig. Madison Lee Dexter, magna cum laude. Anthony Justin DiBenedetto. Casey Truman Draper, summa cum laude, valedictorian. Brandon Farrow Ellington II. Alec Overland Erickson. Thomas Christopher Fagel. Jordan David Fiorani. Gregory Matthew Fisher Jr., magna cum laude. Caitlin Isabel Fitzpatrick. Patrick Dario Fontura. Bryson Nicholas Gray, in absentia. Justin Theodore Grenier. Joseph Cole Handley. Wyatt Keith Hartke. Gabriel Basilio Salomon Hendy. Julianne Chu Holmes, cum laude. Patrick Joseph Hurdle. Christopher Nicholas Gerald. Benjamin Rudolph Kronzer. Aiden Tate Kuehl, magna cum laude. Alexander Raymond Lafrada, magna cum laude. Nicholas Parkin Lancaster. Abby Bell Lewis, in absentia. Shelby Lee Marlman. Celine Atef Matar, magna cum laude. Carson Patrick McCusker. Wesley Scott Myers. Charlotte Florence Moore, cum laude. Joseph Blake Morin. Zachary Joseph Odo. India Malia Page, cum laude. Ethan Macaulay Paetzel, summa cum laude. Carson Blaine Peck, cum laude. Joseph Donald Phillips. Daniel Marshall Poff. Zachary Shane Reynolds. Kieran John Ridgway. Kirsten Amanda Ringnalda. Brent Weston Rittner. Virginia Hart Roberts. Ethan Emmanuel Rohan. Paige Nicole Shaka. Alec Benjamin Tidagway. Allison Elizabeth Talish, cum laude. Cameron Scott Tracy. Michaela Alexis Trent, cum laude. William Galvin Turner. Spencer Daniel Ulrich. Cheska Palumbo Vaccaro. Amber Glenn Vaughn, magna cum laude. Chandler Bryce Wallace. Benjamin Patrick Warren. Megan Inga Westerman. Davis Cole Wheeler, cum laude. Isaac David Wolf. Anthony Joseph Zarlenga. Chamberlain Russell Finken Zuloff. That concludes the Bachelor of Business Administration degrees. Huge congratulations, class of 2023. One more time, come on. I want to take this opportunity to express our collective gratitude to Susan Rambo, who leads our commencement operations team. It takes a village to hold an event like this, and I'd say Susan is the mayor of that village and Sharon Gibbs her vice mayor. So please join me in thanking Susan and the entire team of staff. We will conclude our commencement exercises with the Roanoke College alma mater and the benediction, a brief farewell from President Shushak, and then confetti cannons. Please stay in your seats until the faculty marshals release each section. Afterwards, we hope you'll join us to celebrate with some light refreshments on the back quad. Please stand.
Class of 2023, as your classes and grading are now complete, may you strive for excellence in all you commit to do. As the speeches conclude, may your voices rise up calling for justice and peace in the world. As the fanfares cease, may your life sing joy, even in the dark and lonely places. As the applause quiets, may you celebrate and lift up those around you. As you commence today, may your willingness to live your love grow and cause growth in your communities. And may we all know the overwhelming blessings of the one who inspires faith, hope, and love in this world. Amen. Dr. Shushak for the sending.
Congratulations to the graduates of Roanoke College's class of 2023. We are so proud of you, have so much confidence in you. So one last time, let me hear it from you. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Congratulations. Thank you.